Welcome back to the Sax Cast. Boys, we're back together. Sax is back from Canada. You were in
Canada, Philadelphia. Yep.
Big Apple, the Sunshine State. And Scott voted. I also voted. I don't know where my sticker is.
I voted in yet.
And Nat.
I voted too, but my sticker, I didn't even put it on because there's something about those I voted stickers. They have like the worst enamel in the history of stickers. Have you guys found that?
I usually don't get a sticker. I was kind of curious because every year I would vote, I was the only one that would never get a sticker. And no, like, do they hand them out? Today was the first.
Yeah, you turn in your ballot and then
I know.
they give you a sticker. That's everywhere in the world.
Time out. Today, actually, I was the first person to vote at my place downtown. And the lady was like, "Can I have my pen back?" I was like, "Can I have a sticker?" And I got a sticker.
You're such a loser, dude. You needed everybody to know how much better you are than them.
Well, it's like you walk around town. Like there's some certain days of the year, like it's like Ash Wednesday when people have the cross in their forehead. There's the I voted.
All right. I feel attacked.
You're a big I'm special, everybody. Look at me, guy.
I can't comment on the matter.
Is there? Yeah.
If I do it, it's a hate crime.
Well, you have a certain marking that's done in a certain area that's with you forever.
Bro, Jesus Christ!
You want to show it to us?
Jeez, oh man, dude! Holy shit! We're fucking off and
That's
running.
Your pass,
My God,
man. That's your sticker.
Listen, I got my sticker today, but it was the first time in my adult life where I've gotten a sticker, and I was very happy about it. And I wore
People
it.
like stickers.
Stickers are great. We hand out stickers at baseball games all the time.
It's like my flight to Pittsburgh got in at 5. I was like, if there was like a little storm, I would have not been able to vote, which is kind of scary. But I got in there, I got my sticker, I did my thing, and it's good to be back. I'll be here in town for a little bit. There might be some big happenings, but yeah, it's good to be back in town.
Going to any Buccos games this week?
I think tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, I'll be there. I'm going to take my laptop, work in the last row, per usual.
You love to go when we're not there, which is funny. So
I like the day games just because, I don't know, just I could do something afterwards and forget about what I just watched.
Sure, that's fair. Well, we're coming off a hot week, boys, because
my God,
we had the draft last week.
Can I tell a story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So I'm in Philadelphia. I'm, a city I've never been before. I go to the Phillies game, a stadium I've never been to. Go to the upper deck, go to my seat. I hear, Sax boy! Sax boy! A fella comes up, running over to me. A listener of the podcast.
Let's go.
A1 from day one. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to tell you what he does for a living, which is he's got like a legit important job. So he's saying like, oh, he works this job at a federal job or something, and he's got a lot of time to kill. So he likes listening to the Sax Cast. He loves the drafts. And he said, I nailed it. I won the last one by a mile. And the reason was the pick that got him, Hurricane Sandy.
Hurricane Sandy was the selling
because
point?
One of his official jobs, it was like, like New Jersey's right by Philadelphia. And one of his jobs is he was like one of his first big gigs. He had to deal with Hurricane Sandy stuff. He said, Sax, the second you said that, you had my vote. And then I was like, what about Obama? He said, Obama did it too, man. And he said he said there's never been a bigger landslide of an election
Well, I mean, first of all, I beg to differ. I feel like my team was pretty solid, but Scott picked 2 dictators. So like he picked 2 dictators and a Nazi. So like,
we gotta start making these graphics.
Dude, all right. It wasn't personal.
Like we gotta do Scott's graphics with no letters, just photos. And it's like let people vote on like, well, I'm not gonna vote for the 2 dictators and a
Nazi. Oh man, dude, you just keep digging yourself a hole. But all right, congrats, Sax.
Well, and I forgot.
I'm happy for the podcast.
So you guys want to hear this song? That's that song that goes, "This is the part where I break free."
Yeah.
So I had a parody of that when that song first came out, and I just realized it applied to me last week. This is the part where I vote for Obama. That's just humor from me.
Yeah.
But that's a parody I came up with, and that applies. But yeah, it's so wild, man. I mean, Philadelphia is a city I've never really been to. I've never been to sober, and I was getting recognized like 3-4 times a day, man. It's crazy,
That's
bro.
awesome.
It's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
So shout out to the gentleman at the Phillies game. Shout out to everybody in Philly. I was by the row houses, and one like this really hot guy with his shirt off was running, and he went like this and like pointed at me. He's like, "Comedy guy, comedy guy."
Hell yeah.
So-
What do you think of the ballpark? I just want to get your opinion on that
It's
because
real like basic of its
Yeah.
era, 2005, 2006, whatever it is. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing really special about it in terms of its design, but it's way nicer than I thought it was going to be. And there's actually like
nice
a view of
ballpark.
Philadelphia. And
Yeah,
like,
there is,
and it's
there
right
is.
by a train.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. I don't think they should ever move the stadiums or arenas from where they're at. There was a talk about moving the 76ers downtown.
Yep.
It would be chaotic. Like you've got enough space there in that area where all three teams could be playing and it could service all of them.
Yeah, it's right by transit. There's just don't
The airport's not far.
Don't overthink it. Just keep it there.
Yeah.
Like these teams are making enough damn money. It's like the airport is absolutely elite. The train goes right. I was so blown away, taken aback by how fantastic Philadelphia was. And I dubbed it's East Coast Chicago. There's so much stuff going on. There's so much density and transit and action and movement and activity. I was blown away. I loved it. I put it in my elite tier of American cities. I loved it. You guys like Philly?
I don't mind it. Parts of it.
Yeah,
Parts of
it's
it.
fine. I haven't been as an adult, so I don't know. I can't actually tell you. I've driven through it many times. The one time I did go, my grandparents just took me on one of those historical tours, and I waited like an hour to see the Liberty Bell.
You can't judge a city on that.
Yeah, I was like, this fucking sucks. Like, this is terrible.
A grandparent historical tour?
Yeah, I saw the Liberty Bell, and I saw where Ben Franklin would take his shits. There was like a hole.
Okay.
And they
Second one
marked
sounds kind of cool.
It was cool. I still have a photo of it. I was like a little thumbs up, but those are my memories of Philly. So I would like to go back eventually.
I mean, just there's like a bazillion videos, but yeah, it was fantastic. I stayed in North Philly where it was kind of a little sketcheroo, and like
You stayed in North Philly?
yeah.
Where in North Philly, dude?
I was literally like just in a bodega, like parents were just beating their kids.
You weren't like
Just
off Broad
slapping
Street,
them
were
in the
you?
face. I was like, my goodness, what?
You weren't like off Broad Street, were you? Like by Temple and all that?
I was by Temple, yeah.
Oh, my, dude. Kudos to you, man.
Oh, dude, come on. I lived in Brooklyn for so long. It wasn't that bad, but it's just kind of like you got to keep it moving. And I'm walking around with my yellow windbreaker and my Pirates P hat.
Just singing and dancing.
Oh yeah. It was. I mean, the bus was hilarious, but I like that. I like that action. But yeah, it really did feel like New York. I mean, it felt like little New York, Chicago. I loved it. So look out for all these videos, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. You mentioned the airport there is good, but the airport here is changing, and I know there's a big.
We got
change.
issues.
It doesn't sit right with Sax Boy because you've had videos on it. You've talked about it quite frequently. You're a big advocate for this I'll call it a mom and pop shop in the airport that Sax frequents often is no longer with us. Sax, why don't you walk us through this heartbreak that you're going through?
Yeah. So Adam, Scott, you were invited for the airport tour.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know I love the airport. I love any transit center. I love transit. I love the airport. I have a good relationship with the social person at the airport. We have a great airport. We have a top 3 airport. It's I know you guys wouldn't think that, but in terms of like getting to your gates, like just everything, it's a top 3 airport in my opinion. They got rid of the Pittsburgh Airport Rite Aid.
What?
Yeah. And why the Pittsburgh Airport Rite Aid is unique, and it doesn't really, you don't see this at airports, is you get street prices in the airport. the same prices in the airport Rite Aid were the prices you get at the Rite Aid down the street from you guys, where you guys live. And it's like you could go in there, you can get deodorant. I would go in there, I would get 6 Turner's iced teas, and that would, like, when I would go to a place, that'd always be my party.
6?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, dude! You
Because
check
they
your
were
blood
$1. They
pressure.
were $1. They were $1.06. Sorry,
Doesn't mean you have to
$1.90.
get 6 of them.
I put them in a bag. Well, then I give them out as party gifts, and people would be like, "Oh my god, this is such a great gift."
You get a Turner's. You get a Turner's. You get a Turner's.
$6, and look at these fantastic gifts. And like, people were so excited to see Turner's. And now the Pittsburgh Rite Aid Airport is closed, and I guess it's just going to be Hudson News. We're going to be like every other freaking airport in the United States.
Yeah, this sucks. I don't know where I'm gonna get my prescriptions now. I used to go to the airport every single time.
You buy like the cheapest flight possible, like
Yeah,
at the Du Bois or Bradford.
Isn't
my
Rite
only
Aid? Isn't Rite Aid like going out of business?
Yeah, it's pretty
I mean,
bad.
they're closing a lot of locations. Like I know they closed all their downtown locations like in a matter of like a couple months.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So maybe that's the thing. I mean, there's some options. Like Saris has pretty affordable like chocolate pretzels you can get, and like, but it's like nice to have like a deodorant place, a toothpaste place, like,
Turner's iced tea place, like.
Yo, so I was also in Philly, and Adam, can you Google this? Gers, Gueurs, Gers iced tea.
Oh, I thought you said girth. I was like, whoa.
I was in Philly. Gurries, it has the same exact logo as Turner's. Have you ever seen this?
GUE.
So I should have prepped this.
GUERS.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty similar.
Like what the frick?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, that wasn't that interesting.
They're ripping us off.
But yeah, it's come on. It's just Hudson News now. Everything's going to be $3 more, and
is it just going to be Hudson News?
I don't know. We'll find out.
They got rid of the McDonald's.
They got rid of the McDonald's and the Rite Aid. So changes are happening in my life. That's for sure.
What's next to go? What are they going to take away from our sweet, sweet airport?
I don't know, man. But
if they take the GNC away, I swear to God. No, I'm kidding. No.
You know what?
They might in the airport.
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah.
Why?
GNC is a Pittsburgh-based company.
Yeah, I know that. It's right down the street from us.
Nice.
But why?
Nice.
Do you guys get anything from GNC? I see you guys getting like a big thing of whey powder.
Yeah, they like know my name in there right now at the strip district. They're like, "Oh, hey, it's you, the podcast boy, the nitwit blogger." I was kidding.
Yeah,
they actually do know me. I get like energy drinks and stuff like that there. Yeah,
and they know you.
Yeah, I go in there a lot.
Yo, I mean, like first off, R.I.P. Norm, R.I.P. What's his name? Just died. George Wendt. So you're like the George Wendt of the GNC, the Pittsburgh Strip District GNC?
Yeah. I'm being compared to a character from Cheers. That's cool.
So you walk in there and they go, Scott! And they're like, your energy drink's right this way, your whey powder and your vitamin D.
When I walked in with him last time, the lady's like, you didn't wish me happy birthday.
Are you one of those guys that goes to like stores and like really mixes and mingles and like?
I yap, dude. I just yap.
Certified yapper.
Yeah.
We're having that's like mayoral. That's like politician sort of stuff.
I'm gonna run for mayor. Breaking news.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Well,
local podcasters.
Before we get into the election, hey, it's not far off from what's happening just everywhere. So before we get into the election, the local election, Sax, somebody sent you something that you wanted.
So yeah, I mean, I don't ask for anything. John Geiger was nice enough to send me shoes.
Oh,
something with.
Go.
Did I show you those?
Do you have them? Bring them up.
Look at this. Look how cool this is. I was gonna do a video of it. He wrote on the box, Sax Boy.
Oh,
dude,
wait, are those
sick? Let's see the shoes.
Look at these.
Bro.
Oh, bro. What the?
How cool are these?
Dude, Adam was wearing these last night.
Oh, yeah. We got him.
Oh.
John Geiger's the freaking man, dude. And
Dude,
I haven't worn them yet. Like all the way down to the detail of the JG on those. I didn't
Yeah.
know how intricate these things were.
I'm telling you, I have a couple pairs of Geigers. The best shoe that you can possibly get. I waited like 2.5 hours to get these, and it was worth every single second. They're so
I don't own nice things, and like now I have this, and I'm almost more stoked about this. Like
yeah,
if he actually wrote that, I mean that's pretty fucking sick.
he definitely did, man. Like he's so sick. He reposted us on Bucko Banter the other day.
Oh hell yeah!
And I want another pair. He has these in like a ton of different color variations, and I've been trying to get just about any one of them, and they sell out like that. So I'm just like, I need.
Well, you guys know me. Like I'm not a big. I wear black shoes, black pants, and Pirates promo T-shirts. But speaking of the Pirates, I was sent something here. I want to unbox on the show. All right, so guys, a guy named Jimmy sent me this. Any idea what this
Let's
is?
go. You got a pickleball paddle.
A Pirates pickleball paddle.
Let's go. Everyone knows you're a huge pickleball player.
Everybody knows I'm athletic.
Right. That's the first thing I think of when I look at you, Sax. I'm like, he's an athlete.
Anyways, thanks for that, Jimmy. Jimmy from
That's
Valera.
sick. That's awesome.
I mean, that pickleball is big business now.
It is. So, fun story. I picked up pickleball during the pandemic because we play softball and that got canceled. And my buddy used to live in, what is it, Allegheny Commons? You live there, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parkview.
And they have their Parkview. Yeah. There was pickleball courts right behind it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we picked up pickleball, what is it now, 5 years ago already? And it was like a good way for us to like go out and like be active, but distance, all that kind of stuff. So we would play like every day. And then more people would come to the court and we'd play with them and we start talking to them. We'd become friends with them. And we wanted to play with other people. So I started a chat on GroupMe. Right.
Wow.
It was called the Pittsburgh Pickleball Chat. Okay. And every time
this is a fun story.
Every time someone would come to the courts, we would add them to the chat, and then we would coordinate when people were going to be there. And
the courts by that charter school?
Yeah, and
Yep.
we would have all these games going on, and people would like pick up different partners to go play with. And I'm like, I did a great thing, but in reality, I ruined pickleball for myself because then I could never get on the court. And now there's like 200 plus people in this chat. I haven't spoken in it in like 3 years, and it's still
But you
going.
started it?
I'm the admin. I could ruin this so
Could
easily.
you just
for
delete
everybody.
it?
I could delete it right now and just fuck it all up.
Why
Yeah,
don't you plug the podcast on there?
I should. I haven't talked in it in like 3 or 4 years, and it's still going strong. Like every day, people are. I created a monster.
You know what? That I'm gonna give you both a compliment. You guys are leaders. You're starters. You are you're community builders. That's
Get
forward thinking right there, Adam. Good job, man. That's a cool story.
Thank you. Anyways, I can't play pickleball anymore because all these people go to the court. I can't get any time on the court, but it was fun.
Wait, how do they? Isn't it just a public court? Can't you just walk on?
But now it's just like so packed because everybody would just go and join this chat, and then everybody would invite everybody to the court, and it's just too many people.
Is this why white girls are now wearing tennis shit?
Because they play pickleball, yeah.
Yeah, okay, because they're not playing tennis.
No.
But I mean, this is pretty sick, but it's like, I mean, I don't want to like, I can't make fun of this. It's a gift, right?
No, we'll go play. We should do some content at the pickleball court, like Sax plays pickle.
Like, what makes this unique? The pickleball paddle.
It's not a tennis racket.
Okay.
And it's plastic. It's like, I don't know. It's meant to hit like a wiffle ball.
Okay, yeah. Well, I like it a lot, so thank you very much.
Very cool. Very cool. We'll play pickleball. Let's talk about Canada real quick.
Yeah.
Because you were in Canada and I don't know if we brought it up on the last show. And if we did, I'm sorry. But you found a Doc Ellis bar.
You guys will like this a lot. So, first off, we have a place. By the time that the Pirates roll around next year, we have a spot to do like a meetup at. They have a downstairs venue too. So I don't know if we're gonna do anything there, but I'm going on the streetcar, just putzing around on Dundas Street, I think it is, or something. I look out my right, I see a bar. It says the Doc Ellis. I'm like, what the hell? The Doc Ellis? I just like old school, just like saw something, I reacted. I pull the lever, the streetcar stops. I go over there. I'm wearing my yellow windbreaker, my Pirates hat. I start filming a video outside. I walk in, literally the owner sitting there is like, well, you're in the right place. I'm like, what the hell? This guy goes on to explain the craziest story. So it's this guy from Toronto who loves baseball. He's a big Blue Jays fan. But he just like fell in love with Doc Ellis, obviously because of the LSD stories. But then, what's his name? Doc Ellis.
Yep.
Doc Ellis, right?
Yep.
But then also he apparently had like all these like civil rights shit going on that he was all about or something.
Doc Ellis?
That's the pirate pitcher, right?
Yeah.
That did the LSD?
Yep.
I don't know. Anyways, he decided to name his bar that he opened after Doc Ellis, and then he became like a Doc Ellis historian. And he went into the back. He said he showed me all around the bar. There's like all this memorabilia of like the Pirates and stuff. Took me downstairs. There's like all this like Pirates memorabilia in this like random bar in Toronto. He goes in the back. He pulls out an old scored game day scorebook from like the 70s. He's got like a punk venue downstairs. He was talking about Dallas Braden came in, and like the athletics crew came in there. They're all like getting drunk as a skunk in there. And it's like a Pittsburgh bar in Toronto, man. And we are going next year. I mean, it is unbelievable.
There's
So hopefully we're at a place where we could do like a live show there or something. But
oh yeah,
I'm gonna make a video about it. There's a story. It's a lot. I'm leaving out things, but just what I like in life now. You just like the things who would have known there's a Doc Ellis Pirates sports bar in Toronto.
crazy.
I love Toronto, man. I love Toronto.
Unbelievable.
What a
city.
city.
Unbelievable. Elite
top
city.
tier city.
Yep.
You guys are very pro Canada.
Oh yeah.
Didn't know you hate this.
Let's should we get into the local elections, because our race has been called. Our race has been called already, boys.
Oh, it's been called.
Oh, did it get called?
Wait,
Corey O'Connor is the new mayor of Pittsburgh, fellas.
Wow, they called it. And this was
primary,
never even really a contest.
He's not the new mayor of Pittsburgh. It's prime, but he's technically a new mayor of Pittsburgh because no Republican's ever going to win the mayor of Pittsburgh in a general election. But Corey O'Connor won the primary against incumbent Ed Gainey.
We were talking about this on the way back from the game. It's pretty hard to lose as incumbent, at least after your first go around.
But also, being mayor of a city is the most thankless job in America.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a job I would ever want. Like, I've met Ed Gainey a couple of times. Great guy. Did he do a great 4 years is not enough to judge someone on their tenure as in a certain position. We see politicians that go many terms, but and is he at fault for all the problems in downtown Pittsburgh? No, but yeah, it's a thankless job, boys.
We should do lifetime appointment. Yeah, lifetime. Once you're elected, you're in it. That's it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with mayors. This is my problem with Corey O'Connor with the legacy nepo. You know what I mean? Like, what was he before this? A state
city council,
city councilman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's like I'm looking at the previous mayors. I mean, most of them get at least 2 terms.
Right.
It's like it is rare to lose as an incumbent. And I got to be honest, I didn't do too much research into this election, but you guys did, so you talk about it.
Oh, I did zero research. I was Googling stuff in the
I worked on Ed Gainey's campaign his first go around.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy. He's not like so far one way. Like he's like not like super left or centrist. Like he's just a general liberal. Okay.
What were the problems that people saw with his
His
campaign?
connections to certain politicians in the area, like Summer Lee and others, is what drove people that
He was
he's
going. Yeah.
he's so far left because he's connected to these representatives and state house members that are calling themselves socialists.
Okay.
But he is not like super left.
But then I would be in like pretty left-leaning neighborhoods, and I'd see a bunch of Corey O'Connor signs.
Yeah. So Corey O'Connor, here's the thing about Corey O'Connor. His dad was a really well-liked guy. Like when he was mayor for a short period before he passed away, right?
Right. I remember this.
The golf course in Shenley Park is named after him, Bob O'Connor. Right. I don't know where he stands ideologically, but like I don't think he's like conservative. Like I think there was a lot of money poured into his campaign to defeat Gainey because they think Gainey's connected to some far left group. I don't know, but I don't know much about Corey O'Connor, so I'm not gonna speak about him. I've heard some.
Well,
good
that's
things.
what I'm saying. Like you don't know much about this guy, and then he just skates in on like his father's goodwill. Sure. And it's just like this is like modern day American politics. It's like
he's like a Kennedy in Pittsburgh. Like it's like
I hope it's never mind.
What were you gonna say?
Never mind.
Stop it. No, Adam's going down a path. Stop it.
Never mind. Never mind. Go on.
So no, he's like a Kennedy in Pittsburgh. Like it's I mean, the name O'Connor pulls weight. Like, and I think people are like, I'm tired of downtown Pittsburgh being this, but like I think
downtown Pittsburgh is not it.
Exactly.
Pittsburgh
I agree.
Is a glorious mecca compared to other American cities.
I completely agree. Do I think
I was shot and killed 7 different times today?
There's follow the Ghost at Whip account on Twitter. Like his tweets are so funny about like exaggerating what goes on downtown. But like I think it is exaggerated. Do I think there could be improvements in downtown? Yeah, I think there needs to be more businesses and there needs to be just more life downtown in general. I've seen downtowns. Philadelphia is way worse, and still Philadelphia is way bigger of a city, obviously. But this city was like this when Gainey took office. Like Bill Peduto was in office for like what 4 terms. It's it's not a Gainey problem. It's an
America problem. I have been to so many cities this year. Downtown Pittsburgh is it's fantastic. It is Shangri-La compared to, and even other American cities, it's like it's not even that bad. I don't know. I am looking forward. I want to get more because I'm living out. This is the first time in my life I'm living outside of a city, right? I'm like the next neighborhood outside of Pittsburgh, which stinks. And if you look at Pittsburgh's population, there's only like 350,000 people that live in the city. Because the city lines were drawn like hundreds of years ago or whatever when it was like
small city lines, like compared to other
tiny
cities,
city lines. Like where I live, I would consider in any other place it'd be like the city, but it's like small city lines. So a very small portion of the population lives in the city, and I don't know. God bless him. God bless Corey O'Connor. And he had that sign that looked like the Mr. Rogers neighborhood font.
Yeah. I mean,
so he played on nostalgic of his father, and he had that Mr. Rogers neighborhood font. And then he's taking all this money from Walnut Capital.
I know. Listen, I'm rooting for whoever's mayor.
God bless.
I want the best for Pittsburgh, right, boys? I want the best for Pittsburgh, and I think Ed Gainey's a great guy. But hey, if Corey O'Connor's going to step up to the plate, I want him to do the job now, and I want him to do it well. He won.
If he's going to step up to the plate and he's in Pittsburgh, chances are he's not going to hit anything.
All
right. Well, before we wrap it up, we have a couple of more topics to get through here. One of them being, geez, oh man, let's not do that again.
Let's do it again.
I was teasing about politics.
Okay.
Reset here. Let's talk about merch. because I love the logo. I know Sax loves the little guy down on the left-hand side of the screen here, but we need it on a shirt, man. We need to get some representation out here. Yeah, you got Scotty playing the
You
saxophone.
guys do the merch so well, and I've just been kind of like, I want things to feel natural. I wanted to feel like I'm like, just like it happened. I want things to happen organically. I met you guys organically. You know what I mean? I pitched you the podcast. You said no. Organically over time, you saw me grow in followers. You said it'd probably be smart to do. No, I was kidding. We became better friends. Let's be honest.
It's the latter part. It's
You
the
were like,
latter
we're
part.
going to just baseball. No,
It's
we became friends over time. It organically happened. We're now linked together and whatever. And now I'm like, organically, I'm like, you know what? I've had enough people asking me. People have asked for the live shows. I started doing live shows. They came out to the live shows. People are asking me for merch. I'm gonna buy that logo from Emma. I'm gonna do it above the board. You gave me the blessing. I'm gonna buy it from Emma. I'm gonna put that thing on a t-shirt. So we're gonna have Sax Boy merch coming up. It's just gonna be one black t-shirt, multiple sizes, with that little saxophone on it. I think that's what we're gonna do.
just on a little like a chest pocket guy.
Yeah, I just don't even want, like, I want it to be like super, like,
Yeah,
no writing on it, just like so inconspicuous, just a saxophone. Hey, what's that saxophone for?
love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
so I gotta do this whole thing. I don't know how I'm gonna go about doing it, like print them at like some local thing or something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But
We'll help you out.
I did the Sax Boy shop for, and I sold like $1,500 worth of like thrift tees. That was kind of,
right.
so I know a little bit of it.
But you could
But
also
yeah,
do you could also just do drop shipping
ooh, I like
where you
that too.
just make the shirt on a website and then they'll just
They'll
print
print
it
it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You don't
just
have to
want
buy
like
it, yeah.
I want it to be literally the Bucko Banner shirt that I wear, but with a saxophone on it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Because I
Dude,
love that t-shirt.
yeah,
You
there's
guys, your
something
shirt's in my rotation.
I love it. I know. I actually don't have that one. I want to get that one. There's something it's so cool wearing like your own merch. It really is. Like, I think I wear something Bucko Banter every single day, and I'm
Same.
And
extremely
you guys
happy.
see people wearing your merch.
Dude,
Yeah.
I wear my
It's sick.
I have
It's so
two
sick.
polos that I wear to work like almost every week. And someone stopped me today. I was like, is that your podcast shirt? I'm like, dude, yeah, come on. It's my second job.
It's funny we're talking about airports, because you go around any American airport, it's just like all these like bros like walking around with their polo and their like
Quarter zip
company
shirts.
logo.
The Raleigh Airport.
What's up?
The quarter zip, the Raleigh
Oh
Airport.
yeah,
stuff.
Q-zip. Yeah. Q-zips of like I've never once recognized a logo on those things.
It's usually like a golf club or something like that. It's
I feel like
Pi-
successful companies
Pinehurst.
that like poly blend mesh logo thing. So yep, that's that.
I went to your comedy show, and that was awesome.
Oh, there we go. That's it.
Yeah, so I went to myself and Debo went to Sax's comedy show, and it was a hell of a night. I had a fantastic time. It was great, man. Like, you did a hell of a job hosting it. All the comedians were hilarious. Chris was hilarious. It was a 10 out of 10.
Honestly, like, I'm not like, I know my limitations as a live performer, and it's just because I don't get up. But it's not like I'm not attacking live performing like I used to, like where I'd get up 2-3 times a night or whatever. It's now like secondary to like my skill of making videos or whatever. But when that's why I wanted to do Me and Friends, where I host stand-up
Right.
comics. And when you see these comics that work on their act on that 10 minutes the same way I work on my videos, they just pour their heart and sweat into like getting good on stage, the joke writing, and then they get up on stage and every single one of them was just crushing. It was like it was so fun, man. There's a live stand-up show. I can't watch comedy on TV, but if you're there live, it's fantastic, man.
Agree, man.
It's so fun.
It was great. It was a good time. I can't wait till you do it again. I don't know
We'll
when
figure it
that's
out.
going
And
to be,
you know who
but
I said
yeah.
I want Debo to do it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny. I want there to always be a wild card or something. You know what I mean? Because Chris said he hadn't done it in like 10 years, and he was honestly fantastic. But
You want
Yeah, I
Debo to
always
get
wanted
up
to be
there?
some sort of goofy wild card or something. Have Debo do like 4 minutes.
You just want someone to bomb in the middle of this whole thing?
Yeah.
That's what you want? You want someone to go up there and just be fucking awful? Is that what it is? That's what you're looking for? Is this some type of sick kink you got going on?
I don't see you guys doing it.
No, I would. It's terrifying.
I would see you guys like live
I would
hosting
be
a show like a different
Sex.
What?
I would be canceled in minute 1.
I think you were almost canceled in minute 1 on this one.
Yes,
Where I was.
It's dude, I have so much respect for people that do that. They can get up there and have even 4 minutes of jokes like that.
Well,
Crazy.
I was asking them in Pittsburgh how much are you getting up? They're getting up like 6-7 times a week, and it's like that stand-up comedy. It's like it's hard. It's hard to like get good at it because you have to do it a bunch.
You have to
So,
fail
yeah.
a ton, dude. You have to fail so much.
Dude, and then Ronnie, who was at the end in Crush, I did stand up with him in New York for years. So we might link up and start a show or something. All I want to do is host, and then just use my whatever to get people in the door. If people they see my name, they come see it, and so well, yeah, it's fun, man. And thanks for coming out.
Yeah, it was a great time. I'll definitely do it again. Appreciate everybody for listening. Make sure you go to SaxBoyBilly18 on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share it with a friend. If you don't like it, just act like you never saw it. And then go to social media at the Saxcast, hit that follow button, maybe DM us if you want us to do a certain year draft, whatever you're thinking. And we'll go from there. Okay. We appreciate everybody listening. If you are listening and not watching, make sure you like the episode, download it, leave a 5-star review, and get out there and vote. It's already too late, but the next time, get out there and vote.
Voting yet.
Voting that. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, sincere thank you. Thank you, everybody.